we are going to talk about Marc Jacobs gel Highliner eyeliners, but I'm incredibly disappointed in them. Hey guys, it's Ashley Sue. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope that you introduce yourself down in the comments. Oh, today's coffee is Allegro decaf. It's a favorite of mine. It's pretty good stuff because coffee is really serious in my world. Now, this is not exclusively a beauty channel, even though currently a lot of what I've covered in my channel is beauty stuff. But I want to talk about these Marc Jacobs eyeliners. Beautiful. One is called In the Buff. The other is called Lunatic. These are the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Eye Crayon. Seriously, the swatch on these is amazing. And I used to not get what swatching is about. It seemed really stupid and weird to me. I'm going to do a whole video on the importance of swatching and why it matters later. I mean, seriously, can you see that? It's so shimmery and gold. They both look so beautiful and so shimmery, and they're super gorgeous, and they don't really move once you put them on, so that's a good thing. But I'm incredibly disappointed in them. I'm going to put my hair back in a ponytail just to get my hair out of my face. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change lenses, pull you a little closer to me so maybe you can actually see what's going on with my eyes. We'll see. I have kind of a face full of first impressions right now, and most of them aren't panning out so great. But for now, we're going to work on the not first impression. I just felt like they are so stunning. But really, it's a really subtle look. I mean, really, if you look at both my eyes, I'm not really sure what it's doing for me. It is like melted butter in a stick. So now I've done one eye. Now I'm going to go in with just a little bit of this to show this to you. In the Buff, which was actually my favorite, it's so subtle on. I kind of don't know why I'm wearing it. I mean, I feel like I could pretty much doodle all over my face. And in fact, let's see. It's not very noticeable. A mild highlight, maybe? I'm gonna put on my mascara and then I'm gonna pull back again and we'll chat just a little bit. So these Marc Jacobs gel eye crayons are about $24 each if I remember correctly, while the swatch is unbelievable on the arm. But here's the problem. Problems. One being they're soft like butter. That means they smush down and they just kind of keep smushing around and moving around. On top of that, they're not exactly fine line. They're a little thick and they kind of remind me of crayons. It smushes down to a flat smudge. They're smudgy everywhere. Next complaint, glitter. You'll be washing glitter off your face for the next 3 days. In order to get this off, I have to soak my eyes in cooking oil, like almond oil or avocado oil, and then I have to use 2 or 3 different types of eye makeup remover, and then sometimes a little bit more oil, and then I can finally wash my face with everyday facial cleanser. I have to do all that to get this off for this little of a payoff. No, that is just not, that's not worth it to me. Nothing about this is enough to justify that much. Plus, as I'm having to try to get the glitter and the color off, it comes off in these thick, granular kind of gritty chunks the way that sugar in the raw has that real gritty consistency, this balls up into that type of granular consistency and texture as I'm trying to get it off my eyes, which means it ends up in my eyes and it ends up scratching my skin around my eyes. Like, that's super delicate skin, and you end up scratching it with that kind of granular, glittery. So I'm really unhappy about all of those things. You're barely getting any real color payoff. You cannot get a defined line whatsoever because they dull out so quickly. I mean, immediately. It's really hard to get the glitter off, and the texture turns to granular sugar. And I have to use like a 6-step cleaning process just to get it off my eyes at night. 8 hours. And I washed my face 4 times. I slept on it. There's still glitter all over my face. I know I call my channel Sparkle and Ash, but this is not acceptable. It's under my eye, it's around my eye, it's in my eye. Why is that happening still? And literally I'll be getting it off until tomorrow. And then the last thing, these just irritate my eyes. I've never had an eye product before that actually irritated my eyes. They're making my eyeballs burn a little bit as the day goes on, and the longer I wear this, the more my eyes become uncomfortable. They burn more and more, they itch more and more, and even right now it feels like there's thick, gunky, all day long when I have this stuff on. Every time I blink, my eyes feel like they're sticking together. Crayon-like, waxy-like consistency. If you happen to be in Sephora and you find yourself tempted at them, or if you're in Sephora right now and you're looking at a review for this, please save your money, look at something else. Okay, so I did not expect that I would be coming down here to do kind of a follow-up for the day, but I've been thinking about this. I have taken off all my makeup today except for my lipstick and my eye makeup. I have nothing anywhere else. I have been wearing it only for about little over 6 hours now. Is someone outside of my window? Because that will creep me out. All day I have considered whether or not I would recommend this to my sisters with more melanin and more pigment in their skin, especially in the buff, that really beautiful golden color. Maybe that would look great on a beautiful dark skin tone. No, I don't know if you can tell. I'm blinking like crazy. I don't know if the camera is going to pick this up very well, but it started to break up along my waterline a lot. It's just not sexy constantly adding eye drops to your eyes. So now I have to go upstairs and try to wash my face and start using The Ordinary. That's going to be a new video coming up soon. Subscribe. The Ordinary is going to be good. At least I hope The Ordinary is going to be good. I thought Marc Jacobs eyeliner would be good. Just a notation here. I actually do use the Marc Jacobs FINEliner. It is a different formula. It doesn't have glitter and shimmer in it, and I really like it. All right, so I have beat that rock into the ground, and it is time for you to flamingle on to something else in your life. So guys, I guess that's gonna be it. I hope that you click the subscribe button. I hope this was helpful for you if you were considering buying them or feeling tempted to. I hope that you follow me on Instagram and perhaps Twitter. That's where you'll likely find me in order to have a conversation. Until next time, I hope you sparkle bright. God bless you, and I love you guys. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you have a good night. Hi, is someone out there? And the worst is that my eyes still itch and burn. I put it on 16 hours ago. I washed it off over 8 hours ago, and it's still haunting me. never again.